The hospital lights were too white, too clean for what they were about to say. "She's malnourished," the doctor said, his voice flat, rehearsed. Her stomach was completely empty. I didn't understand. I cook for her, every day. His eyes didn't change. No pity, just facts. She hasn't eaten, not in days. I stared at the bed, at her, small, still, pale. IV in her arm, chest rising, barely. The world didn't fall apart, it just stopped making sense. I went home that night, alone. My wife stayed at the hospital. She held our daughter's hand, cried for the nurses, whispered prayers I didn't believe in. But she never looked at me. I stood in the kitchen, untouched dinner still on the stove. Her favorite, chicken, rice, steamed vegetables. It was all there, waiting. I opened the trash, full plate, another, same food. I checked the fridge, containers of meals I made, still sealed, still full. Something fractured, not loudly, quiet, like a hairline crack in glass, invisible until you press. I went to her room, sat on her bed, noticed something I hadn't before. The air felt stale, empty, like no one had lived there in weeks, like she hadn't. I asked my wife, "Has she been eating?" She blinked, too quickly. "She's been picky lately, you know kids." I didn't answer. She smiled, too forced, and I watched her. The next morning, I checked the security cameras. They'd been offline for 2 weeks. She said it was a power issue. I checked her phone while she showered. Messages. One in particular. Him. Someone I didn't recognize. Too many messages. At odd hours. One stood out. "She's with me again tonight. Don't worry, I'll feed her." My heart didn't race. My hands didn't shake. I read it twice. Then I put the phone back, exactly as I found it, and waited. I followed her. She said she was going to the pharmacy. Instead, she drove across town, stopped at a house I didn't know. She knocked. He opened the door. Tall, smiling, confident. She kissed him. Behind them, our daughter. Thin, silent, eyes hollow. She didn't look at her mother, didn't speak. I watched from across the street, didn't move, didn't breathe, just watched. She fed her there, in secret, kept her away from me, starved her in our home, and smiled through it all. I didn't confront her that night. I went to the police, showed them everything, messages, photos, timestamps. They listened, didn't speak much. They didn't need to. When they came to the house, she was calm at first, until they took her. She looked at me, mouth open, no words, not even lies. I held our daughter. She clung to me, her eyes, different now, knowing. Later I met him, outside the courthouse. He tried to speak. I handed him the custody order, full, permanent, unquestionable. He wasn't her father, just a ghost, like her mother. I turned, left them both behind. Now she eats with me, every night. Slowly the color returns. She laughs sometimes, quiet, unsure, but real. I never ask her about that house, about the hunger. Some truths don't need words. I cook, she eats, and I watch the door. Always locked, always closed. I trust no one now, not even her. Some things break too cleanly to ever fit again. She's safe, she's mine, and they are gone, forever.